What's up guys, Ehsan here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're pushing further into Fountainhead Palace. And honestly, we're about to clear out what might be the absolute hardest part of this area. Now, there are a ton of female Okami warriors ahead and we've got to go handle business. Look, it's not a gender thing, okay? The logic is simple. We just want to pass through, but apparently, they're not vibing with us. Nope, bloodshed is mandatory today. Seriously, this upcoming section is basically a toxic girls' night out. They're gathered up there, juggling a soccer ball, sunbathing, and practicing their little dances. We have zero intention of ruining their vibe, but they definitely think we are here to crash the party. They're walking up to us looking all badass. Okay, I see you. But walking like that in front of Sekiro? You're just getting on his nerves. And by the way, screaming isn't gonna solve your problems, man. Wait, actually, that's not even a regular scream. That's that Japanese martial arts kiai thing. But still, chill out. Alright, right here is where the third Shichimen warrior is hiding, and we've got to take him down. But before we do that, let's go clear out some dogs that the devs, very intentionally, placed in the arena just to absolutely f us over during the fight. Seriously, the dogs in this section deal lightning damage. And guess where we're fighting? In the water. If that lightning touches us, yeah, it's not gonna be a good time. Absolute instant regret. Now, standard protocol for Shichimen warriors. Make sure your divine confetti buff is active at all times. And keep that terror resistance as high as possible. Alright, Lapis Lazuli is the absolute rarest upgrade material for your prosthetic tools, and you can only get a maximum of 6 per playthrough. And guess what? There is absolutely no way to farm it. None. It's literally the only prosthetic upgrade item in the entire game that can't be farmed. Now, to fully max out all your prosthetics, you're gonna need 10 of these bad boys. We're grabbing 6 in this run, and for the other 4, yeah, we'll have to get them in New Game Plus. Okay, the head count at this little girl's night out is slightly above normal, so we absolutely have to use blood smoke for some crowd control. I think we just pulled off our very first lightning reversal of the entire run right here. Sorry, my dear lady, but damn, that felt good. Fun fact, if you use Bestowal ninjutsu on these white lizards right here, your weapon actually gets a lifesteal buff. But do you see any enemies around here for us to actually recover our vitality from? Nope, I don't see any. And what does that mean? It probably means this feature was kinda cut because it would have broken the game's balance. But maybe, as a little Easter egg, the folks at From Software dropped these white lizards in this exact spot just to tell us, hey, this feature exists, but stay mad because you can't use it on anyone. Remember the first pot noble we ran into back in Hirata Estate? I told you guys back then that the second one is way later in the game, and here he is. The one from Hirata Estate is Harunaga, and this genius right here in Fountainhead Palace is Korimori. Both of them are merchants selling super rare items for treasure carp scales, which is exactly why we've been hoarding those scales like crazy. Now, I don't know the exact deep lore behind them, but from what we're about to see, they are the absolute definition of complete morons. And their questline, which is tied to your trophies by the way, is just as stupid as they are. If you guys haven't noticed, a massive part of Fountainhead Palace is completely flooded. And actually, most of this water is fully explorable with some super important items down there. But up until now, we haven't touched a single drop of deep water. Why? Because of this lovely lady right here, Okami leader Shizu. I swear she's possessed by the spirit of Cristiano Ronaldo. She is absolutely obsessed with these lightning bicycle kicks. If you jump into the deep water before taking her down, she will snipe you with a lightning attack that will straight up one-shot you. And you already know from Software logic, where there's water, lightning damage gets a massive buff. Now, for this fight, I tried to use the H-Feather Mistraven to pull off a fancy lightning reversal on her soccer balls. As you're about to see, the first time, I completely botched it. But the second time, it should have worked, but I just couldn't return the lightning back to her. Honestly, I have no idea why. Maybe my timing was a bit too early. Anyway, I gave up on the flashy lightning reversals and just schooled her the old-fashioned way. But the most important part after killing her, not only do we get a prayer bead, but the deep waters are finally safe to explore in the next episodes. Well, not completely safe, but at least this lady won't be zapping our asses with lightning anymore. Alright guys, I think, as far as my memory serves me, we've pretty much grabbed every single item in this area. There might be a few useless items left behind, but rest assured, we got all the important stuff. And trust me, we still have a ton of work to do in the beautiful Fountainhead Palace. So take care of yourselves, stay tuned for the next episodes, and I'll see you guys in the next one.